build your party people. Build them, build them, build them. Build the party people and stop giving contracts to NDC for we are no Marco Chesica. I see say we are not in power. Why? Why? So those mistakes that I salute the women in the party.
Ultimate responsibility lies at the doorstep of the leader. Say Akufo da mamu say ekoya obeti Akufo led administration. Say enkoya identity say boni bi ebesi bi de Bawumia office na e. Akwasi alaje say Mahmoud Bawumia office. Oh ye Kremuni. Ramadan ni office ya de Bokro. How? Office of the special prosecutor. Documents show Bawumia's office stole 100 bags of rice from Ramadan donation. Credia compare kwa Japan. It's not a theoretical person. It can be a theoretical person. As I check and I say the kasa he's a practical person. And I know Kasa. Credia compare kwa Japan is having over 7,000 workers. Oh my. Yes, over 7,000 workers. Now take this for me. Now the down kwa Akufo since 2017 basically the new patriotic party Bawumia Akufo led administration almost say they've created 2.1 million jobs in Ghana.
Rubbish. The word is rubbish. Modern technology you are talking to a population of 30 million, 1.2 billion. Now who see will be at 1.2 billion Eco Bank of Ghana. Who can once a
document? Obedi say is and command ye na kwa kwhye baby. Nipa ba kwa who was the pinnacle, who was pushing for this particular agenda. Kenu Foriata, the minister for finance. Obe minister for communication and trade depend. He was part of the people who was pushing it. AGYAPONG Kroma. Sadmo ye more Joy FM, Joy TV no. He was part of this pressure group and then he's minister for information. To be a Debbie Mccass with anti say. Obi one agenda and motive for your politics. Politics no and you have in a self-interest first. And then be I am who's a man for couldn't want my politician. I just look at them then I laugh. Don't go for when you're mon if they capture power and you see their true nature, my friend Kakedia compare AGYAPONG. The youth and the masses believe in him.
Polarizing the country is about time that we speak and criticize ourselves. Make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. And live for you to live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country.
Because they know the man, they know his negotiation skills. And so before Kakedia compare AGYAPONG, he's one person you shouldn't joke with him. I'm going to tell you one. If you look at Nipa Bakwan, when it comes to religious aspects, he doesn't care whether MPP or NDC. Kennedy has never had issues with pastors. Kennedy have issues with fake pastors. These are pastors. They want to siphon and steal Ghanaians' money.
I from Makwaba, I'm about to say at the back channel, so channel in the Solid TV. Say none day they can Barcelona subscriber, me subscriber first. Na channel a so de papa, Emma Ubinti and Kanchero, wash. Kaise production ye the free Ghana Ken studio say ye we are by the power of the internet baby a wubiano on sabeka content you know wash me din at the Shaibula CC ye hwemu so kire say about 90% of mo amhwe no mo subscriber enye boapayo eye ni faso endu ne ye kawo na me busa say wa hwe me wa subscribe on subscriber subscribe first na share link they say sharing is caring content that say se wo je na wo tena so na fa da so a no wa ya foforo abro na enne ye de mo favorite content ebrem na me boa 16th of June ay honorable Ken Kwame Akompreko AGYAPONG ne birthday ahomboa gusu ye baba ye bigger donation but AGYAPONG wanted to become a president. He wanted to become the MPP flag bearer. Who is that man Ken AGYAPONG? A Ghana phone na hu. O book Ken AGYAPONG dey ba ko pen about tribune. Ebi se Ken AGYAPONG o brage. Ebi se o ye bold. Ebi se o kan okre. Ana entesa. The obetimi aboa me. And all the facts and figures, better and further particulars. Na won beka asem aye no kre no. Aye Franco the hater.
Finally, my family is free because of Rome Villa Estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy.
Franco hit about Semeka and yet the favorite content here, bro. Kennedy AGYAPONG. And now social media be up on your attention on the social media be able not they can picture at all. Now the guys can say because I can cash it. And Penny said the all quarting, the all batting, the all nothing true. And a bumuchichi fee so that the danger in nature on the things you answer. Franco hit about a come home. And a guy say studio in the Ken studio. In TDA come yin. Don't need that papa.
Major Sumia.
Now, where?
Yamadama, Jesus on way.
I'm your phone, young way.
Oh, Bibiaboko,
And I'm Miss you, Casa.
Papa,
I'm in the Casa.
Oh, just was the same. Mean and say, me,
what's in the council?
I small catcher one.
That's overflow. Oh, Miss
Adamati, is no friend.
Miss Adjumonso, I say a few years again.
We was here, we
may have turned to Malcolm. Or mammy, or don't buy back Ghana, Miss your mammy. We don't open a Uganda. Or could do or mammy near son as I can so as a Uganda. And think one friend a few years and me to be Papa, so he said because we'll be three.
May say Abrabona airborne. A toddler hospital owns a wood situation in Crown Yari. It's also the coffee. Shabu, people are going through a lot. And Babia and will be a brand will be ano. Yankopon Cano. It's a difficult way. The Americans we've been to we will find normal. But it's a big well more. I was a yes, goes through your veins.
A year a poor won't mean cock. More class, what I dear Chim Condas as a bubuka. I can't say a couple of Sunday Yaswa and not about Ken donation.
Yes.
And now we'll be framed from Germany. Was it and the first time of her solitude? Donation was him. Was an era Kuma 3 years. Kuma. Na on the shank club. Was and crash a papa. So, until the Kakra were one Piaba. Oh, Yanko to a dear family. Yankopon and Nam soon Pejani. Namisano. Na Franco and not Urana Seminal account and me accept me called talk and near money be. Na me to a dribble a pharmacy company bo. Dr. Mesa, also chemist. Franco. Mijinana Quabrani abeto a drew 50 million. And I said, your mom retail. Or talk on he came with a prescription from Conference. May say 2,000, 3,000, and the money I tear no Palaneco. May say, Onoman be Neco, Madame investment bonity. He went to this other college. Many a co school Cape Coast. And then no castle, so be the MP crowd. Sabu, no one of Frame catch them so stremmy. Minchano Confernoche. Your corner doctors know I see you not the intensive care unit or my trip be the man. Honey, he Costa Pharmacy. Yeah, Costa Pharmacy. The Abrons. Yeah, first bang be. Yeah, Costa Pharmacy. Shabu, you could do ye. You can't get Canoma boom. First, we come from the minister doing people. To me, feel nipa I pharmacist. No kind of donny body. Tom Snippon was a man traveling complaining. So I should not cry more than they behaved. No, so okay. I do make money and a papa bay 200 million. I don't catch you. To me, fair Nippon Academy, almost Papa Panis between 25,000 to 30,000. Monsieur Coy, Madame for Tommy and Sack. The ornament, the kind of respect I had for my friend, it rose to 3,000 pesos. Do you know why? Obo one academia pregnant say, or no Nachibana Yariu, Nachibana Wariu. Quebec said, be a Nachibani Krum, but he came so down, was on one Casana Chiba, who real St. Jobuscan's walk. Jabu, Namiasayo. Tis yet Miss Sorano Pani a Kobani will be in Yasem. Now to meet the night to meet that science for ya. As well. Yaria Mobiman would now. Mrs. Okun's dialysis. Missy, yes, week no, here better 3, almost getting to 4,500. Missy, oh, yeah, then yes, Jabu. Never Pedro baby. Ni BMW if you was up and to Tuncockroom, no being who's what he has we. Or sometimes you might not get them. Mr. First, what happened? Can't look around to me, got them to a baby. Was it heavy? Can not walk and water. Now, two crackers or Cassie Yipia, but now they call him Cacao problem. A blue baby no. Or say, Opamacho, mean two cannon con and tell them who be a muse, Kufiado or Kufiado go baby. Disabu, then we should be okay, we should be thankful to God. And he said, they will see can be a water or a piano. There be a mechanic or him the tears or Chobiadi. But I mean, 1 hour for baby, or when my cat was winning the tears or Chobiadi. Then I look straight into the eyes of the person and tell the person, say, "Oh no, when it comes to compassion, as I want to say, Yamin and him into this kind of dome. When such a we will come with your quarter team for says can body panel. Jabu, and obey the second year compare with Japan. I don't joke with him. Uncle, make a lady behind it. Savvy on some on you say one hospital that. Yet, Tiana, so on no quite you and I'm going to find a baby. The bank hospital that I can't. Obisubeko antenatal, I just real problem and yet no craft for. Me my more week, you know. A one and I just say my work and I'm going to call a next village on a way. I don't provide so much actually than my Tommy took be in. Ntuo no code mu ana ake de ma no ba fi machine
you see
enti ya mo de Franco ka wose da bia ne de ka de be
Chabu me say asem na ko hospital ma me aso me kan chiro da wan wo killer you da so yi omo ko so mo kwa wo no doctor ne catch them say you so attack when ku nyina awe two options there be two options they say ne ma me force so owo akora na either say ma me be wu ana akora be survive either say akora be wu ana say ma me be survive. The doctor made one statement to me or say don't make a mistake today that you regret for the rest of your life.
Now say honor instantly what did you
yes then I have to take a decision on that day. Then my so for so I'm so serious. I take decisions for you. You don't take decisions for me. Shabu enne you call hospital near bo ka kire wa na we obi dwane. Tie na nyame ase shabu. E nyame na aye. Ene atim komo e koba wu. E nyame o shabu. E nyame ti da bia me kan yan nuano mo nyame adom mo no. This is a perfect opportunity to give it back to the society. What children so won wura wa shabu rebe ho. Nice case. In crom ho fair. Omo fe and you are so lovely. But anytime I go there and I live there, I ask myself, say, in his uncle we pa no be pa na do mo show mo. Cause I'm cry we way. Ti be sere sha.
I have farm mo share nyame boa on the 16th kwasi de be na wache. Honorable Ken birthday. Ya pese yakoye a bigger donation to a children's home. You think quite a children's home, you know, but we're going to do the presentation at one place. Yeah, no much you know. I'm a balance with the minimum say. Oh, and what donation, I may say. And I mean, your Bible friend say, members say ensure sachets, 20. Okay, on to. Okay, do you Shabu, send China up one call back, open a bit my diaba. Send me qua and Cranamodi and Meku Shabu. Yam Shakumamu, yes, Yami. When send the panel of Bros one called bed, your chains are. And I gun and you are yes, so you should understand it. Yeah, Tishabu, the Obenya Pia Fabra. When I say we are all shop for Ghana, Obetimi Achess Young Quadiwi. So, percept was a new Sikabas in your quarter, the Alpha channels of Freya. You have a quack one more platforms, the Municity. We are updating, we are to, and Chinnaboto, we are so CKC, Severe to and cry a quan and question show. But me say yes, no, we yourself as mediators. I didn't hear Marcon. When she ammonia, the Cassia, by us young Ponce day, and my beard and Pario. Tia Sramo. It's all about Kennedy upon birthday. Yeah, papa no. So see a yard, that's our done, young and William. A count quandia, brother boy. Me charm wapa. I could take Ken a foot to same way. Ya bar.
Polarizing the country is about time that we speak and criticize ourselves. Make sure we change the destiny of the youth of this country. And live for you, live for your brother too. That's the only way we can change the destiny of this country.
Yakoye Honorable Ken voice yaba. But me ka will say, Ghana form war bruchiri me to asase e dia mom. Asase no e ye room villa estate en sase. Asase no e da oyibi. Na yakoye hon kratasem aye indenture aye side plan aye bibia na me se wo de asopo form na so bi basa assassin na ne dia brabe use ka fi me shaibula siso ye de akwan ensuo enkane ne gates e de abaso me se enne ba bi akodu na no aban bi ba ye na manfo banks gu ye masika sem ye basa no enfo sika enfan koto ba bi se okope hwan bill bi atoko invest ne bi today invest in land. Na okoto asase no ne odo toto afise semri se o ton a eboa ebeba so no uwi abrabe damase ti fra room villa for ye mo payment plan asase ne kese and they say ya mo asase a full plot they say quarter plot half plot for 0592 223386 0592 223386 Franco. Yeah, Percy a share Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akumpreko Japan. The man who wanted to become Ghana's president, the man who wanted to become the new Patriotic Party flag bearer. Ebise Ken Okasa too much. Ebise Ken or Pentoka. Ebise Ken or you say. A dear na what Ken Mua beyond a nearby if ye feel a negative. I am faso dear what Ken Mua on my mooning na Ebinyam faso a dear free. Entema ene biatenase na Franco ankefi
Yes.
Fee or America or share or content.
Okay.
Or so chiao pa.
And
what can deal say about Uncle Fee because Ken, if you want to see Ken, see Uncle Fee. Franco.
Yes, I will.
Who is that man?
Shaibu, I'm in Chobibia. And I'm going to say I'm not going to enter into the offices and the homes of daddy. Come say me casa then Emma Mokai and another they don't like it.
Call it out.
Yes. Now Saibu
Franco.
Yabi Ameka. Me say if you look at Canada compare kwa Japan. He's a politician, he's a philanthropist, he's a businessman. Now if you look at Ghana, a lot of politicians, when it comes to the inner circles of politics, I don't know say they think about their political shelves. They don't go outside their jurisdiction. To my son, who are a politician, Najmo say politics in one way. Ubu a company, Ubu our nyashi. But if you look at Kenya compare kwa Japan, if you look at so be MP, Edma Assembly Asen Central, and the contribution what for national development, you can never underestimate this particular person. Chaibu ene Kennedy Machin Mube Makuma Kunum 5, and I'm going to explain to you.
Okay.
Now if you look at Kenya compare kwa Japan, Chaibu Obama D MP brought a lot of people in your. So if you look at unemployment rate, Kenya to so drastically. And I'm going to explain to you. Shaibu. Now if you look at Ghana, when John Dramani Mahama was the president of the Republic of Ghana, time I was president, all free office, unemployment rate was 8.2%.
Okay.
8.2. I'm not say unemployment rate is 14.7%. So meaning say if you can say over friend
Mahama time
yes, it is increasing. The new patriotic party in opposition promised Ghanaians say they are going to make sure they are going to create a lot of jobs.
That unemployment rate started okay. Mahama time yes no unemployment graduate association
yes
and 8 point something
yes
and you could do 14 or more could
me might be a what
no their politics
me might be a what. And now ask yourself, a lot of societies, a lot of pressure groups that was mounting pressure on their friends saying John Dramani Mama, where are they? And that was I tell you, a bit says uncle for occupy Ghana. Now they are enjoying big time. In the project document, Obedi say is Ankoma you're not baby. Nipa Makwa, who was the pinnacle, who was pushing for this particular agenda, Ken Uforiata, the Minister for Finance. Obama a whole lot of people, George Andamo, that's I didn't George Anda. Minister for Communication and Trade Pen. He was part of the people who was pushing it. AGYAPONG Koma. Sadmo yet more Joy FM, Joy TV, He was part of this pressure group and then he's Minister for Information. There was a
works in housing.
Thank you. And to be a cast with Antiman say, Obia one agenda and motive for your politics. Politics, and you have in a self-interest first. Self-interest first. And there be I am who's a man for couldn't want a politician. I just look at them then I laugh. Chabu, I've been in this business for maybe 10 years in terms of politics. If they capture power and you see their true nature, but if you look at Kenya compare AGYAPONG, the youth and the masses believe in him.
And what is pushing that?
Chabu, one, Kenya compare AGYAPONG. It's not a theoretical person. It can't be a theoretical person. As I check, he's a practical person. Another no say, Kenya compare AGYAPONG is having over 7,000 workers.
Oh my!
Yes, over 7,000 workers. Now take this for me. Now the Danko Akufo-Addo since 2017, basically, the new patriotic party, Bawumia Akufo-Addo-led administration, almost say they've created 2.1 million jobs in Ghana. Bawumia Akufo-Addo say they've created 2.1. Now there's a lot of inconsistency. Go for them. Catch someone cannot create.
Now 2 point something, 2.1. Nap kunkwa employ be 100,000.
Yes.
Nap but the Japan to grow the business in some and a big count. Tabana kwa be a jume go. Shabu on way. Me say sound for me. I don't trust them. Another. See, I'm say you are asking me something. I'm a minister for energy. I should be the best person who can give you the roadmap. Yes.
I should be the best person who knows the nitty-gritty about what is happening in my area, my sector. And I make my big man wakasa. Take this. The Minister for Labor and Employment goes to the vetting committee. Ignacio Zobafu. Can I do
3 million jobs created by Akufo-Addo administration. Employment minister designate.
Yes. Shabu. And utie papa ya weye okon first time we the second okon umbisa ne say enuma dodo asa na dodam kwa Akufo-Addo matimia bia in their first time was say o ma bia over 3 million jobs on the second minister on the field and so kata say bia sa nyuma na nya so okon ni kodi achi o ka sa asa mi we now okabi say was 2024 3 years later Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ma bia nyuma 2.1 million why dey yemfa
contradictions
why dey yemfa shabu o ka sa asa mi we on September 6 2022 omo kosunyan omo business fair sign kind of in 2022
I have created over 5 million jobs since 2017 employment minister Krona
and within a period of 1 year 9 months almost 2 million and I 3 million
I 5
thank you Mahmoud Bawumia so na wada waka asem he said his jobs na wada February ne March yawo say abana bia nyuma 2.1 million now surprisingly say Uche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was say when it comes to the private sector, MPP are being 925,000. Meboa was say when it comes to the public sector, we might be 1.2 million jobs in the public sector. Shaibu, there be a catch was a book no lie.
Paper no lie.
There be a catch was a dear back a trump card. A man for what you do with Musa Shaibu. Assembly Becca be an Shaibu. Assembly you cannot say
a dance here and your own photo, your own video. Your whole picture.
Now, also say 15% cola.
Yeah.
Hate workers account 50% comes to cost of living allowance. And I more. And this is the controller. What the controller said. The whole TBNT. And I want to mention the way August 30th, 2022. Now, boss 7:15:44 microsecond PM. Okay. Now, listen to what he said. When a controller and accountant general, and that's only tria about you phone marker. And all the data. But I'm say. Public sector, we might be 1.2 million. 1 year 2022. Now listen to what the man said. An amount of 485 million Ghana cedis was disbursed to the accounts of over 600,000 public sector workers.
I know 1 million.
Saibu.
Why nature and choices here?
When are data Nikitano? Or no, in the field, or 600 who pays workers? What say? If you look at public sector, honor. Omo ye tu omo kanu just 600,000 control na payroll no account
and he said public sector na almost over create yes close to him say
1.2 million
2 million
yes
also 600,000
yes
private sector na
yes
also
yes
it could also be at 10,000
me say and you tell Mahmoud Bawumia I have would do actually there be me catch us me MPP by me tena my objectivity and my honesty is number one.
And MPP did not
and me said yeah me said them some more problems with Shaibu and the choice of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bawumia say when it comes to public sector maybe 1.2 you pan so track as 20,600,000 why then
and
the conflicting reports they say you have the sector minister say we be 5 million but now see you be 2.1 it is 3 million I can when it be say I don't know if I'm making sense to you.
They all can make sense.
Now, if you look at Kenya compare with Japan, Kennedy, when it comes to workers, or over 7,000 workers. Now, listen to this. Kenya compare with Japan. Oko pemo atibu mantia. Sabu, over 2,500 hectares of land. Omodi yes, cassava processing factory. The last time I did my checks, direct employment, it was 900 workers. Direct,
yeah.
Indirect, then they say, we be a general be sure, we be sure be sure, in terms of economy and in terms of revenue, when it comes to indirect employment, 1,200. They cut 24-hour economy. Kenya compare what Japan which must bring 24-hour economy. You know why? This is a factory. Factory. You can operate it in 3 cells.
Yeah.
3 cells, they say, it will be from 6 to maybe 10.
Yeah.
From 10 to maybe 12, 12 to 10. Yeah. So maybe within 8 hours, Ghana
shift.
Ghana, ideally, every person is supposed to work for 8 hours.
8 hours.
And if you want to run a shift, 8 times 3, 24 hours.
And
when you have proper 24-hour economy.
And you know the
me say, what I said about Mama can say what the name Yaba? Bamian to me for an so what me impress me call. Nasaibu, when it comes to coastal, Kenya compare with Japan. When it comes to metro towns in Accra, 31,000 tons capacity in Accra.
And that is the whole of Africa, the biggest coal store.
And I will come in America.
Second one, Angola.
America.
30,000 tons.
America.
I want to. I don't take Ghana.
Thank you. When it comes to steel plant, the last time I checked, now I hear 80% completion. Kedia Compare Japan has spent $32 million. Listen to me. $32 million in making sure say oh yes steel plant.
Because by then a dollar could do it. A bit more call could do better 40.
Now, steel plant no we are. You can still equate it to be a 24-hour economy. Meaning say amount for better be juma and they are going to be shifted.
Yeah.
And amount for no money juma or motifia comedy he is going to employ them. They be a car some to say so be one as he has given you life. I'm telling you what. First,
but as okay, every video
the only solution to our problems is to create employment for the youth of this country, and that is what I stand for. Check my track records. My track records clearly indicates that AGYAPONG is for the youth. AGYAPONG is for employment, and anybody who does not work in life has no life. So job, 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 and that is AGYAPONG.
First, let me add more noble dream. When I was the head of communication and marketing, no more cars in the first, let me diagram. But reality in hit him, I saw the truth about where a young guy, and I'm missionary school, maybe a mouth car being a year. You call me so your mom pine or maybe 7 to 8. Oh, Bravo, bomb pan and I'm going to the true baby. When a Juman air consolvency bomb, I hit a Juman. What makes us a catch on said no.
Safari Bompire. After I will call for some Mompire.
Menam Sunya Cocobo, any other bench warrant to take a car. And I'm that son of form. I want to paint a picture to you. Titemi, Abrabona Yabon will be more with you, Maya. Nippon Woku. My father told me, saying, it's better someone teaches how to fish than said you bet the amount. And the next young fan is always still plenty. No funny per thousand to Elwa. He has given life to 1,000 people. And he has created employment for 1,000 people. And I know it will go beyond 1,000 people.
The steel plant, Baba, the biggest steel plant in West Africa.
I mean, I'm just giving an assumption. So the emphasis is 1,000. So if you look at this particular area, put me a new credit free. Now, credit compare Japan. He has
that is direct employment, 1,000.
Yes, and
I scrap dealers, not the other
drivers and we so he's giving life to people. He has created employment. Now, Shaibu, Kedia Compare Japan is having Ken City Media.
Yeah.
And I'm a because Ebianka wouldn't be Ebianka in Shada. But because of Ken City Media, you know me too.
Yeah.
Maybe the kind of talent. And Yanko Pondia Mame, I try to enlighten and educate people. Ebianka Wunya. Ebianka be semi chromatibu and answer Wenchi. Ebianka sorry, and another quaffum. Talent in India. But today, I speak over 75,000, 80,000 people listening to me. It's here. Kedia compare Japan or Man FM,
yeah,
or Ash FM, or Net2, or NAP Radio. Let's take it. So Kedia compare Japan is employing only 10 people. I was or Man FM 10, Ash FM 10, Net2 10, NAP Radio 10. He has given life to 40 people.
And
40 people, no. Indirectly, 120.
Yeah.
Ideally, Ghana, per averagely. Bema be a warrior, one who can sell should be 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Tiafa said, me name is 3. Yeah. I'm making the amount I'm going to feed them.
Yeah.
And indirectly, I'm working and they're also working.
Yeah.
And if you look at this, Acadia compare Japan. Now, Kennedy, Oberhias, oh, your Francophobia super group of companies, Acadia compare Japan. Super even a Captain Smart to quality air condition went to Super care. Yeah. I Captain Smart sorry, I no corruption sem. Eka so be credible or nipa integrity wo form no. Or no quality air condition super care when tia. Canada compare Japan na yi. Now you can say imperial war e wo ho.
Yeah.
Obet me aka say a gold coin e wo ho.
Land.
Me da say. Disciple. If you look at Sankofo we kra na e fa say the nipa 50. In a Canada emperor mo ho. He has given jobs to people. So if you look at Canada compare Japan rare estate. Oh, me enter make us a torso. So if you look at say he's a business person, what be Numa, and you know what be no, he's giving back to people, making sure so okay, employment their mama for. Or no man wanting the castle or 7,000 workers, a mama for bachelor, you know, Debbie. Oh, but it's a Dr. Mahmoud Bami also maybe 2.1. 2.1 controllers 1.1 say public and you know crazy 600,000. And the child say If you listen to the sector minister, so contractors will maybe over 5 million, any 3 million, they say, "Would you hand for?" Kenya compare Japan give the right statistics and figure, and only the employment aspect. And so, almost a you from what you do with one. You to know motive you want to school. Mamma can't some show. Me we are tertiary in 2010. Yamad me school term. Me school term in 2010. At that time, I was between the age of 19 20. Okay. Me no be school. Now, what then? I'm down family we school in 2010 when you do me.
Wow.
Koko for you be na fan wo ba bi nkoku so jani de nchiro boase ah o koko di was what na fie more than 10 years
no nye adwuma
ni ma ne mo kra ka say we school one pass because of pass yan ke so otimi nya adwuma ye
pass no way
yes what na onya adwuma nye check you
from 2010 2024
we ma dey ba ko ya sometimes I have issues with national service we dey ya
yeah
who we school na ko national service you get an access and opportunity to see money.
Yeah.
When Sakas can even ask a cockot nephew, who is a young money about them. Because one who's scanning them, there's going to be a certain kind of compressor on you. To one careful, the more you know my own person. But if you look at the kind of things I say, oh yeah, are audible. So the youth have a lot of confidence within Kenya compared to Japan. Now, time of money, Brian and any other person buy the flag bearer.
Yeah.
Go and listen to the comments from people. Obi e na no kasa when I came the adwuma when a practical person will be adwuma design pano wo kasa wo to aba dia mana because what be adwuma wo kroman oba obi be adwuma bebre yes then a hono into unemployment number 1 I earn it for you over there now saibu
so the why koto
number 2
why you cry in chinye
Kenya compare kwa Japan he has a good heart
Ken
yes. He has a good heart Kenya compare kwa Japan he's not a tribalistic person. 1. Kenya compare kwa Japan doesn't think about only geographical hemisphere. Nobody Kenya go outside his jurisdiction. He goes outside his jurisdiction in the central region also. Yeah, Papa. Now I'm going to chronicle something to you. Ask yourself, how many politicians never catch or say, "Hey, we are central region or be Papa central region."
Baby. Obey your baby or vote.
Almost strategy be a ball league, a ball gala. Yes, me share Jankana or constituency. Why? They want to convince them to bring them on board. Kenya compare kwa Japan is the only politician I know, and I stand to be correct. Robinson Fane Diemra, who go outside his jurisdiction and domain, the comfort zone, to help people. Shabu, I'm going to chronicle it for you. The good heart. On the 22nd of June 2021, Kenya compare kwa Japan cut short 80-bed cardio center. 80-bed cardio center. Shabu, 80-bed cardio center. Your conference room, your VVIP clinic room, your 3 operating theaters, your an intensive care unit room, executive clinic room, dialysis unit room, X-ray unit room, robotic unit room, Sasuna outpatient department room.
Wow.
What's in way?
And crying.
So young crying.
Debbie.
But he feels and thinks, hey, he has to give back to the society. Giving back to the society, one fan could come as infusu. One fan could send on him. Or the conquering for us. So he's giving back to them. But then I'm here, he's trying to do them good. Now, Saibu,
Franco.
December 6, 2012, Kenya Compare kwa Japan donates a plant, 110 kV, standby plant at Tamale Teaching Hospital. Okoho, and on one catch and so on now we sell. You doom like Nasi, yes, you cry intimate, and then can you doom? Yes, you could phones. Now, man, fast so, and I say, you could fast a rechargeable lamps in the idea. It is not a good exercise. Every comment my job so to nipam. If you create problems, Chebestro. But being a mere pedophile tree, oh, kaya, ye hear generator. The man gave them his words and told them, say, Asama Makai may court Namugataminka. Me say, on December 6, 2012, Kenya Compare Japan donates a brand new modern plant at my Tamale Teaching Hospital. Kennedy will fit Tamale. Debbie. Nabusa Nibi Tamale. Debbie. Permit me to use this word. Debbie. Thank you. Who was slim form Weska? Slim form your politicians. Slim form my Bobra and Omudi Dishape. John Draman Mama, Aban Bagbe Mo, your friends are like Mo, Mutala Mohammed Mo, Mahmoud Baum, Yamanes Uncle Forinano. They hail from the northern part. What is to generate the coin? And I plan to see that back with the Amakatani. Or man, some fan coffee and money. Sabu, if you look at Kenya Compare Japan, there's something outstanding. Young woman can't some children. Every opinion will be on your cancer. Opinion will be on your cancer problem. you sit here and you cry. When it gets to this kind of issues, I become too emotional. I'm here too emotional, and I say, my father was too no one more than.
He was too strong.
Very, very strong. But when cancer hit him, it got to a point. Just what now he came. There be a mechanic some child says, first, we'll be back catch yourself, Kona Kojami, no, so no, quite good in now. So, Papa, and one of whom says, Papa, don't for the video. Opa, powder, and I'm not done, no, don't know. So, what hitting it goes through your veins and you feel it. So, take this. Create a compare quite upon Bakumasi. What be didn't come. None of them for be catching and say, Jack, young cock for not having coach. You see, also, Obi keep a good heart, Diano. People want to get close to you and they want to tell you the reality. No, Zenia, make up no. Maybe I'm Abamzo. Jabu, the person you call lies be to person do cock for not. You call him. Now make sure that we on college department too. Ne Hana a come for not. No more mobile hospital. Don't wanna buy machine you saw for 72 hours. 72 hours and sign a home for 72 hours. Now take this from me. Now open the center point of healthcare across the 16 regions of Ghana. Confanochi teaching.
Sure, and then okay.
Where? Savannah,
yeah,
northeast, Bono East, one region, northwest, and if I say
yeah, northeast,
Western North, Western region, Central region,
yeah.
A section part of Eastern. If they get referral cases are not near, they are being referred to Confanochi Teaching Hospital. So it is a central point of healthcare. Yes, and you know, if you look at it, it's a cover, a dorsal.
Yeah.
Now, look at this. And the other is able to Tamela. Na esa oba. Oba bedura because the machine had more for 72 hours. No beduna a machine abra. Yes, a uniska or that form. And I just occupy hotel be who's can they take Canada company AGYAPONG to that area. He sees it. And will be so say, what can I do to help? Till he's offering himself as a leader willingly. Obu how will come under duress. Se kasa under duress and yana kumum. Ebia two anase can be seen so anase hwehwe ni wade na opeso oyenti na oye. And Kennedy asked them, say we need a machine. Machine didn't say.
For Linac as a laser machine. Machine. Hey, Chairman. France for the machine. A BCC hospital.
Thank you.
The rental.
Now, if you listen to them, almost say when they did the negotiations, and Uncle Fabio and they told me, oh, there is a businessman who is financing, and I go for business and say, why? They see you at that time. Yeah. There was a Kennedy company. Oh, for that man, we can deal with him.
We trust him.
See, that underline word. For that man, we can deal with him. Every uncle board the info for beer and a bugger. Who was a dinner, a bar, come as a master, we don't know the person. Yeah. See, you don't want to associate ourselves. Almost say. So they want to deal with Kennedy. Eventually, Kennedy company AGYAPONG goes into his coffers. His own coffers picks $145,000 to pay for a machine at the oncology department.
And a transfer $2,000 by $147,000.
Thank you, my brother. And can I mean what say? See a transfer the Abania Bibiano $147,000. How many Ghanaian politicians can go into their own coffers and pick $147,000?
But I don't mind PP delegate and NDC delegate.
And one answer. Now, Shaibu, 3 years I didn't know you. Shaibu, Kenya compare AGYAPONG provided over 100 brand new beds.
Yeah.
And new equipment at the Confanochi Teaching Hospital. It cost $365,000 Ghana cedis. 365,000. And now convert here, it is cut 3.7 billion. This is Canada company AGYAPONG.
Plus hospital mattresses.
Before second debate, if you go to the constituency, say free maternal care, almost 30 a man for Kowa, Kokutia, which means Jack would just come. Me from hospital,
St. Patrick,
a woman for the okay, no, just can't be at all. A man for no mass already.
I need to know it for the Oko, I can man.
Thank you. And to be here. Some may pass, them was Canama, one never Jimmy Scadi and come across in for. If you look at environments now, our move was in for new education in that areas now. They all opted to go to St. Patrick because so Obano, your academy, they go free. This is what we call good heart. There is Kenya company AGYAPONG for you. Now, Saibu,
Franco,
Ghana from Maso Mukako Bomobra or Lebanon. Uncle Bomobra. No, my BC Bazaar. Now they come out to do a video. and omusu and on best credit more credit more and do baby no
Omri can bomb Penidi, Vice President, Chief of Staff.
You could say, and what's he? Credit compare Japan on the 6th of August. On any number for they provided $428,650. She's coming watch on $428,650. That is the Foreign Affairs Minister. Credit compare Japan only contributed $200,000. So maybe $200,000. So that is credit compare Japan for you. Now, Sabu, if you can credit compare Japan, COVID buy. Memena, Kabaka said that we chroma info soon. Credit PPs. Oh, the boy say young farm money and support to not cover the intimate COVID.
All the big regional hospitals and crime.
The cost was over $1 million.
Wow.
Provided you under COVID. The cost was over $1 million. So if you look at the good heart, maybe see how the amount. Now, Kenya compare Japan, the amount for penas and say, or you bold and courageous. Sabu, since 1920. The entire America since 1920, he said, I've started reading politics since 1920.
Yeah.
Ever. I've not seen any Ghanaian politician who is objective, who is credible, who thinks about his integrity and credibility, who is bold and courageous than we the educated compared with Japan. Kennedy is an MPP person, but he looks straight into the eyes of the NDP and tells them, Master Dibu Amu Yesunin Faso. NPP goes into a meeting, Eastern region. They are drawing strategies, roadmap to win elections 2016. Omuye tsan komodiani nyina awie no. Na MPP for nankasa air record. Omuye no ma NDC stations omomo. Kennedy heard the voice. What is sad no omuye MPP for AG, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
Because omuye it is Jimmy
betrayal.
Yes, because at that time Osafuma was giving them guidelines. Roadmap permitting that capture or wrestle power against the NDC. Why should you be a Judas Iscariot or a traitor or a betrayer and say so have voice what the NDC for? Because Obiana taxes or the complain about. Thank you. Credit compare Japan. Only address for my boy. Address for now wonder. Ye quarter about 137. One person will pass 11. I could find the near papa ya fetch a bonsumo. I could find an incapacitated MP. No, a chieftaincy of religious affairs minister. Papa Yari. There be some mechanics and pastor was saying Yari. I have yo. So was say Yari, won't be that. Papa need to ambulance more than a buy. I just have why and I just said there be. The NPP went ahead to bring an imposter. I just have the number. And it's from some portion of oh, buy it, dear Debbie, and the NPP was very small. Maybe on a time. Oh, my next NPP leadership. What they in us are turning out. Yeah, Mia, you shall bent and you, there be a blenty, and you come before you come say, Massa. They brought an imposter. Trigger the phone look straight into the eyes of his baby mama and tell her, I don't know an air time. Brian Brewer Parliament in Nano will come. Kennedy, the NPP say, a mamma and buy what born a IMF. Tell me more. Utia Bronya more, almost a president, a wabon, one Nima de Tibon Coso, and a IMF. I could follow say IMF will be a thing of the past. If you listen to the communicators of the New Patriotic Party in opposition, as will be a IMF be a 777 as winning book. And if you listen to their comments, Shabu, now and yet encourage so be a case be IMF. The New Patriotic Party first, I better say, come on, there be John Cohen because I know deputy finance minister. The reality is the New Patriotic Party. The reality is the New Patriotic Party. IMF. Kenya compare kwa Japan say me MPP na meka no kra kire. Was my baba do US of faith. Me bedru ya mo try de mama catch and some best them say when it comes to say IMF in the meaning free. Was there be if my your friend is saying mama e failure na ku for to has also failed. For taking it to IMF, it takes only credible people who are bold and courageous can look straight into the eyes of their party people and tell them the reality. And the truth is assembly no kra. Yeah, and I'm saying don't man mama say because dollar not for city 20 pesos walk. It's kana ya hata and a dollar and 15 Ghana cedis. Eco 16. Yeah. Who take the compare kwa Japan he is a businessman, he's losing a lot of revenue. Or crano manas a bar, maybe a first of fixing maybe a 3.8. They say call for going to a boca. He's telling the NPP say I don't know million and yet.
I know cast NPP lost the election in 2020.
Thank you.
Because dollar free Thank you. A lot of businessmen has to pump in additional cash.
Thank you. Credit compare will tell you the reality. When it comes to this kind of elections, and another year, credit can't catch up with a massa, may cannot catch them. Abana Yababeton, Munim, our by what they sell service, cancer and food did matem, mobile for reconciliation. I'm not ready for reconciliation. A courageous person tells them the truth. Akufo-Addo had a problem with credit compare because he feels and thinks say credit is vilifying chastising the NPP government. He descended so low into the gutters with the party.
Yeah.
But Kennedy told them the truth. So that the economy you call any papa Kenoforiata or no man said this is a person who is bold and courageous. He tells the new patriotic party the reality. So say na summit MPP now wonder because of honesty and bold and courageous. Me say Anka to force a bit mark as $100 Ghana cedis MPP phone to me carry. But say I'm just coming from the bank. The figures that you are giving it is wrong. It tells you about the courageous and boldness aspect of Kedia Compre Kwajapong. I end it here for you.
Shabu, me yemfa video or kasa abaken ne boldness. As Ken Kasemi chair of the Kenetefa about $1 billion. Yes,
Are we looking at efficiency, competence, and reliability?
Rubbish.
With this
The word is
modern
rubbish.
technology.
Modern technology, you are talking to a population of 30 million.
No, all you there.
1.2 billion. Now, who will be at the 1.2 billion Eco Bank of Ghana? Who can want some into the other 4 million here? Now, a do MPP swap as soon as 1.2 billion. I'm not a kind. Also, the fool. This man is now saying, say, and you sabotage. When he met and confirmed was late, building no more because you want this for one apart from one chance. Or say, me ma find India for Benti, and I may say, woman. Me na nana kind. Also, but you play the fool.
More bidding.
Yeah, yes, I brought Indians. Me very, me a businessman.
No one want Jahi, so that we advocate for it.
And you're very cheap. They were not even asking for $50 million.
Why?
So why are you telling me 1.2 billion? Are you mad? Are you mad?
Assemble baby.
1.2 billion? Ghana here? NDC
$50 million.
Yes,
as against 1.2 billion.
Are you out of your mind?
Why?
Are you out of your mind? What do you mean?
Shabu, Franco. So Ken will tell you the reality. Ken is a party person.
Ken a party person.
He's a party person. Shabu. Ken is a party person. Me mama, and no mudi do MPP mo Bianca so show commitment in loyalty and support. Financially, communication aspect of the KD opens radio stations and TV stations.
Yeah.
From 2008, ABC 2016, open a station and a media outlet and pushing the agenda, preaching the agenda of the NPP. It was this radio station quantify it into liquidity. NPP phone to be
Debbie. That's how we done about Prudential Bank.
Shabu. In 1992, Kennedy $3 million.
And the company Kujinano.
Thank you, Super K.
Monument to your family company.
Thank you. Omadu buy $300,000 in 1992. Take this. So the party person and I'm also now in 2004, on my MPP 100 pickups. In 2004, 100 pickups for campaign. Semi beam
96,15.
In 2008, over 240 Tata pickups for campaign. Now, if you look at the party over 30 years, financially, open the public according to Sika Party Nupa, Kedia Compre Kwajapong. On the 21st of December 2022, on my MPP for 9,000 bags of rice.
So, thank
you. Form 4. Now, if you look at Kedia Compre Kwajapong, he is the only person in the MPP who is able to tell the NPP people, so you have to build your people.
Build the party.
Build the party, build the base.
Yeah, here's that video number.
They build them. So build your party people. Build them, build them, build them. Build the party people. And stop giving contrast to NDC for we are no Mako Chesika. I see say we are not in power. Why? Why? All right. So those mistakes, Debbie, I salute the women in the party. Okay. They've done marvelously well. And the grassroots, the youth. Send me almost here boom modern. Or Peduma, or no so I done Munya is a mukwana muti democracy asi. I'm fa NDC for against MPP. Hey, yawa be bredi no. So who feel
I go away. NDC. One no. Ejuma. Ya fano.
Na wa breno.
Yeah. Woman nam William. Eye we nyina. GRA. Almost stop. I didn't know finance minister should stop it. Select, and I use the word select. Select the MPP people that went into the bush. Please select. And you democracy. Make sure you maintain your core 45%. With the development, you will get the 7, and you always win. Hey, democracy. I say, DC for your party. Why? These are some of the mistakes. I'm pointing it out.
Okay.
You declare Papa and it is all a surprise. Say MPs, you know, MPs, they were not resourced until the last minute. I've said this since 2018. Say Kamuma MPBI Juma 2 million CDs on the constituency. And yet, say your pay 2 million, contract of 2 million CDs. On yan 300,000. Now on function in constituency.
And you hear Kedia compare Japan. He's telling them, Sabu, credit in quantity me bar bonting cast a Kufado, any FN is a minister for interior affairs, a security affairs, national security Kandapam. He told them the reality. One MPP was in opposition, not MPP in security. No security. Their security was the investable forces and the Delta forces. Remember say, my interview Kennedy, now man for the motors was just on the Neko airport. At that time, MPP was in opposition. As some you know, the leadership of the New Patriotic Party turned their back at this kind of people. I'm telling you, we know them. These are people who are sacrificed for the party. It is better we tell them the reality. If they do by being a Japan, they don't come and make country say the guy said the base in the air Sony a man here they will get issues with him. So if you look at the commitment to the grassroots, first or Casafa man party for man so if you do more and come first or Matimia Bama or Matimia Coso are 8 me conking. So Kennedy, when it comes to party issues, Shabu, don't joke with him. Kennedy is the only person who can tell Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, Unipane fan Kanatifa. He's destroying the party. Kanatifa say, now the down Kwaku for the catch then say. When it comes to NI, National Education Authority. Yes. Akufa so person that legacy. Legacy is a man for party Libya. Kennedy is a master sama wokano enya no kore emwa. Because these are the party people who sacrifice. Some party people for any bubi. Some party people for any ebreye. Tell bi mu nam so te bucket mu car, pick a bucket mu no. Did you come out to say Sani Pani MPP ni human edumanyana? He is the only person who is bold and courageous, who speaks about party matters. And
to save the president, say Okasema party for Betty. I'm telling media be kind of crash. Is he maybe operate with the assumptions of Okasa Krano because I don't know that or uncomfortable working with party people. Said your name is and you say Kenyan. And someone, as someone said, was here Kadia to Papanos. A party already know. Your statement is paving way for a group easily. Mosimaminka, who bought to the Kosa Kutre. I have to let him know. I have to let Bawumia know that Papano is causing damage to him. Because he said the best man. No. Into man. Now, when best man, there's already chief of staff. Send you about permanent people. Obia. I have some Sabbath on me catching up. Obia, no one free no one. Your Bama woman revenge. Sir, Atefa Pa is still with Bawumia. La la. What? For him to make that statement against MPP people? Yani di yankwasi afu enu majuma. Yanko school denti. Ko fire. President Akufo Rampasa okaza. Hey. Nana ntiminka. No kasa pa. Nana kasa wontumi nya successor. Me catchro. Say nana tumi catchra MPP for say we don't deserve jobs in this country. Nana, you can't choose president for us. Mama bai.
Kedia compare kwa Japan. When it comes to negotiation skills, say maybe negotiation skills.
And how party, my real party person.
Negotiation skills. I'm going to mention 3 names. Let me even make it 4. Alan Kwadoche Mante, Mahmoud Bawumia, Orandi Eric John Dramani Mama. Any Kedia compare kwa Japan. When it comes to negotiation skills, none
of them come closer to him.
Obiani,
The reason is
Chabu, the new patriotic party wanted a loan. They wanted to make sure the loan a bit more Ghana to fund into a pediafra. So they wanted to go to outside Ghana and go and make sure some bit Kadiaba. The leader, our leader, Omoko and Rozoka Mamubamia. Omoko China.
okay.
Omoko China, no. They wanted to do negotiations and get money to come and help. Chabu, Dr. Mamubamia Kushankophobia from China Railway. Bamia Kosio, Omko Dinkomo. And they toss and Kofon Wuska. Chabu Komodini are corner really by in. Nasa Uncle for so many they don't have even a dime.
The next case on $3 billion. $3 billion.
Yes. No, they don't have a dime. Kedia compare Japan negotiation skills. Let's not forget, he is a wealthy businessman who has a lot of connections. Obakaya, your Francophobia, Sino-Hydro. Okay.
Yeah, Sino-Hydro.
Then I can't
to put down.
Thank you. So I could find them for the way in your face. Scan empty me, ma. I say, Nkofona Jomuamo.
Mom says the form.
Yes,
can communicate.
they have an empty account. Omuniskabia. Kedia compare Japan you have to meet Sino-Hydro and get the 3 billion for Ghana.
Wow.
3 billion for Ghana. And so it tells you about negotiations. And they meant now what I say so. ABI Sierra Leone for president, person this year, and Liberia for president, Senegal president. What you say, thank you. Because they know the man. They know his negotiation skills. And so if you look at Kenya compare for the cast and which I say, or I bet he's one person you shouldn't joke with him. I'm going to tell you one thing.
Okay.
If you look at Nipa Bakwan, when it comes to religious aspects, Kenya compare for Japan. He doesn't care whether MPP or NDC.
And then Kennedy saw for continue on fine.
What's that?
Almost on answer for
Kennedy has never had issues with pastors. Kennedy have issues with fake pastors.
Okay.
Underline word. Kennedy. Why is so attacking woman church there? And I call it. Why is so attacking we are here? Saibu. If you look at suffer for no more problem now, these are fake pastors. These are pastors. They want to siphon and steal Ghanaians' money. Now, what that will be my bad catcher, so you can't have problem or kind of credit. No, maybe one or yeah, true. Yana make up.
Yeah, we
but maybe also to work heaven, let's say, and I saw a man watching around guys.
Yeah.
Also, two. Or no quantity me bomb pay passport free be shoe. Or no quantity me catch us with the lotto number. No, don't joke with this. And if you look at people, they were in bed with already the more. And the way they were stealing and siphoning Ghanaians from that one in Castle Show. A do by beyond. Then they wait this fake pastors or Moyen. And to get to a time, what person they can put that this one could approval. And the free as of phone. What him say? It got to a point. A man budget as of phone to a point says, I will. So, for the catchers on 6 o'clock. Then you could catch us on 5 o'clock or better 6 o'clock.
Yeah, because so phone.
Or who are only so for boom today. You couldn't let it from Fanashi. And if you look at these fake pastors, the kind of things they were doing. So one or three. I mean, I make a bit of them in me say, charismatic churches of Mahagana. Also, charismatic churches in the tree version, and then you'll be the next uncle. And I don't for more. I don't see none of me can't see me. And I know people will not be happy, but I'll tell you that I'm kind of some better. I want to be honest and sincere. Open the pub back once a bar, sorry, what has sorry, pa, Duncan Williams. If you're man for being caught. I'm on a how. And I'm Duncan, I'm so connected. Nation Papa. No, so need the whole Samokoye. Or more than a profo. Yeah. Tiomodiano, a profo. And to be sure, more than a way now. Bibia, a profo, and a Bibia is Cassam, and it's announced study. Announced study. If a pastor tells you, say, I'm 21st. Thank you. Or cut us a perfume or use the whole gun of Yanni. Tell you, we are never say, or no man in Moscow or Mokono, or Honoko USA, a Hona president ministers a Makotio. Tell you, and a diet one most mobile. Just want me catch on you, and a Perez do mobile, and a Titi of fair mobile, or more than a brofo, and to Modi Yawa. Just want me catch on you, or Munsi school die, or Munsi hospital, or Munsi school die. School fees or the gym, and your school fees to 12. And this is look at the bill. Thank you. I said, that make my man, so come as I work idea, and I'm out for the farm. But that is the reality I'm telling you. Or more come from 5 income, so three versions for and you'll be my daughter more and for a thank you. As some way on. But someone Mackay or more Christopher will have issues with me. They should go and lock themselves in your closet. Dean, as some Mackay should only ask yourself, how many of these pastors are giving back to society? And if you go to IGC's first school, Go and see the kind of
Central
school
University, you can't pay.
You think I'm joking over here? So Kennedy never had issues with pastors, but fake pastors. So he fight them to the ladder. Kennedy is the only person who can look straight into the eyes of Anas and go toe to toe with him.
It's certain and teaching me a judge for free.
I mean, can't some tell. Sometimes I just watch him and laugh. I hear debate. Our Tamale. AGYAPONG come up pose the question to him is out. Oh, but then I bet my yafa corruption. I say I'm going to use the Anas status. Tell Anas status. I say no copy more court. Now if you listen to Kennedy, I compare AGYAPONG myself call you. Listen to what the judge said. What say? Anas, what you terrorist,
investigative terrorist.
and the lie way. Second will be a terrorism angle for
Sure.
What
I kid that to travel
this grenade.
Huh?
You can't deny my channel because of grenade, bomb, a song. Omu kuni party don't care. One of them say, but you will be a Hezbollah, will be a Boko Haram, will be a Sanko Fonko for. Who tell the judge in the kind or say the modus of operandi of Anas, it doesn't conform to the rules and regulations.
And yet, journalism,
They say, so I said that man for said Dimatemo Kroma. When I said, I created a company called the when I support him to fight Anas. One day, a journalist, only
professional can attack and I'm supporting again.
Also, one day after listening to me, no, also come as a chubby. And he told us, "Hi, Franco, and upon a pass, a credit what you say, you also have a save one outside, I did my Pesaibu. Credit toe to toe. We will run for Anas, Anas. Anas, and not why I've been so pursue go for when you must see.
According to Pabua camera book or record the president.
Thank you. Educated compare AGYAPONG toe to toe.
No good MP plus say all my MP because second term. Galam say for record do
toe to toe with Anas Anas. This kind of person, he's a national asset. We don't joke with the person. Chabu,
Franco.
Kennedy compare AGYAPONG. Open it or Yenkremu for Adboyepa. Kennedy boy number one. Though he's a Christian. And over here, yes, Ramadan, ye chamo, ye changwa, ye chesanoma, sanity. Chabu,
Franco.
I want to read something to you.
Okay.
I then I'm about to read the actual. I know that today the new patriotic party, they will have issues with me.
But again, the reality.
But that is a reality. Chabu,
Franco. Yes, our content because of the Bois 16th June. I honorable Ken the birthday. And the person who ni pana no person be Ghana man penny. Ni pana person be kura MPP Frankan. Na ama GDA ene ya etane chino. Ghana for who dientia. Se bi yan kokota papa kwe akwa bi achi. Ni dike ne japo achi.
Chabu,
Franco.
You get the amount. Ramadan, what could Gramuka Ramadan area?
Yes, you are concrete.
And then you're bonnet.
You're bonnet. Baby, Ramadan, do Pasha, all the Zomo communities now. And Kula to transform the motor diagonal Ramadan. Bonnie Koso, especially in a center in other part of Ramadan, the torture. Ramadan crampono, your merger man. So woman, why don't you know you're more than yes.
And then you're Christo. See a cast of fastener. Fasten your idea made it Tim who so I should not do evil. I should not do bad.
Yeah.
See a cast of Obi a large Elkamusuma. As I say,
Obi a comecaba. Obi a comeca, so you will be a watching Cremodi.
Yes.
Commissioner Mohammed Salah, can say. Say, I would say no, so they are also Cremonibia a comeca. And that can't say Nick, say, I Mohammed.
Yes.
No, you be a promote. I can't say tourism.
Yes.
Because Saudi Arabia,
yes.
But yes, I didn't say being Cremo for a few years.
Thank you.
That's Arabia, yes.
And almost cut them. And almost cut them. Take this from me. Me saw your NPP take emotions out. I'm going to read something to you. It is factual.
Yeah.
Timestre. And let's move beyond framing. I want to say it again.
Yeah.
Take emotions, sentiments, and passion out. I'm going to read something. Mahmoud Bawumia office. Some of we are
Yes.
Ramadan e konkon e wa. Mahmoud Bawumia office as a Muslim. And a Ramadan was and debokoro.
Ah, mentiase.
Me say Mahmoud Bawumia office. Oh ya Kremuni. Ramadan ni office ya the bokoro. How? Wait. Office of the Special Prosecutor. Documents show Bawumia's office stole $100 of rice from Ramadan donations.
Ah,
so
mentiase.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia stole 10,000 bags of rice imported of rice, which is used for the Ramadan donation. In a tweet on Tuesday, February 2023, Sami Jamfini can allergy. Now listen to the special prosecutor. According to the special prosecutor, the office of the vice president, Mahmoud Baumia, used fictitious document to steal a businessman's important consignment of 10 bags of rice for Ramadan donation.
10,000 bags of rice.
10,000 bags of rice. Let her that's no. Now do you know what they did? A businessman a can't more the aba. Or can't money to buy and say, there is a man who is 49 years who works at the office. He's an administrator at the office of Mahmoud Baumia. Nidi Eddie James Keko say he wrote a letter to the GRE saying Baumia can't tell and say, Omo 10,000 bucks. No the clock for Ramadan. More than Yamudia.
Mukuvia.
Oma yana so Mukuya 7 okay. Oma Kuya, yes, Mukuya. Oma Kuya, yes, Mukuya.
Kuya more the much you are for.
Shabu, let us ring any way. Book no lie. And you know, if you look at this kind of thing, can the crown on your vice president, on your Muslim no? When it comes to Ramadan, Uncle Yamun Fanko Chairman
or donating a media platform, send gramophone for teach Islam. When we are airtime no, when I come on India, Okakuya and Mose and Fanko Mancremo.
Shabu,
Franco.
Ain't your name no Kasai, and Austin the Atosuno. And more 10,000. I am Mahmoud Baumia dear. Omuria Yeno, and almost say they are going to distance themselves from the young man. Papa not letter the coin or man any opportunity to write the letter. Shaibu, when me miss was your mama no yet more Griku. No yet more ECG. I didn't hear too much about your Dramani Mamadi. Yes, say ultimate responsibility lies at the doorstep of the leader. Say ne, a Kufa the Mamu say a koya, a Kufa led administration. Say enkoya. I didn't say Bonibia basically about your office in a. I could say like I say, okay, almost all your letter call Mahmoud Baumia office. Meboa. Me say more 10,000. Makuma put 10,000 bucks. Sabu. Ramadan. Mwen yamodia. Or much them a jerry say taxes or monkey to some quack or man crab before. I dear Enya would be in yache. So I'm telling you, Canada compare Quajapong. Oh, who said this kind of things will boom, this kind of problems will Kobe. So Sabu Biamica. Since 1920, the honest, credible, integrity person I've seen in Ghana's politics is Kenya compare Japan.
Franco de Tamidase. I have for Franco the Hitter and then we can say Kwanya cotton on the 16th of June. But trust no checking the Japan city. Medin the shy blasis. Awesome Beman the Gina Cameron. As I can video program. Number view TV Nasi. So per se o donate me say ensuo kra na betimi a ka back one fresh number no anase chat ye na for donation bra ya me boa kwasi ada ba na woche ye nkwan fefe ye no nyina anye no mu se kende Japan Ghana for don se yes ku sama ye be se hia